It's Varsity Week on Sale of the Century. And our contestants will win a large screen TV, a pair of motor scooters, and a mini boat. One of them will win the grand prize, this fabulous Jeep, and a trip to the Summer Olympics in Seoul, Korea. It's Varsity Week on Sale of the Century. And now, here's the star of the show, Jim Perry.
Hello there. Thank you. Thank you very much. And enthusiastic group again today. I hope you're enthusiastic and enjoyed Varsity Week, first show, as much as I did. We've got three more delightful young people coming out as Varsity Week continues. And here to introduce them, Summer Bartholomew. Hello there. Tuck my way around the corner here.
This contestant is a varsity volleyball player from Northbridge, California. Please welcome Tim Luke.
Hello, Tim.
And she's a varsity cheerleader from Torrance, California. Here's Heather Kramer.
Heather.
And he's a defensive line football player from North Hollywood, California. Big hand to Jason Wiley.
Hello there, Jason. Settle. See you later with some boys. Thank you. Let's get acquainted here. Tim, your sport is what in school?
It's volleyball, Jim, and I'm a setter for the High Flying Eagles of Chaminade High School in West Hills, California.
All right, I got to be proud of you being down here today, Tim. Good to have you here. Heather, a cheerleader, yes?
That's right, Jim. I'm a varsity cheerleader at Notre Dame Academy in West LA. Go Regals!
All right, nice to have you here as well. And Jason, you are the football player in the group.
That's right, Jim. I play defensive end at Village Christian High School, home of the Crusaders, and I'm just really glad to be here.
Well, we're delighted to have you and all three of you here. All right, $20 starts you all off, and we'll get you all ready to get into the match with this question. What recent movie told the story of rock and roller Richie Valens? Tim?
La Bamba.
You got it, beating everyone with the buzzer. Tim gets his first five on the plus side. In high school athletics, what kind of secondary sports team is known by the initials JV? Tim?
Junior varsity.
2 in a row for Tim. He's at 30. What color do you get if you combine red and blue? Heather?
Purple.
Purple is right, and Heather gets her first five. According to the old saying, out of sight, out of... Heather?
Mine.
And you've tied Tim for the lead. You're right again. What restaurant uses a TV commercial which features a quarter moon singing Mac? Tim?
McDonald's.
Mac tonight. It is indeed McDonald's. And Tim, with that five, goes back into the lead. Great time to go into the lead. Time for Deuce and Bargain. Player in the lead can buy bargain merchandise. Tim, that's you. First opportunity to buy a varsity setter. Oh, he might like this.
Tim, when school starts next fall, you can show off your tan and a great new bod with Gold's Gym. Fitness workout apparel and shoes, nutritional supplements, and membership certificate to help keep you healthy, trim, and in style. Furnished by Gold's Gym. It's normally priced at $500, but today on Sale of the Century, it's yours for only $5.
So, a $500 membership to Gold's Gym for just the value of one question, Tim. What do you think?
I sure could use those.
All right, that would be great. $500 workout, great for that. And that's just five. Buy it, you'd be in a tie with Heather. If you wanted to work out at Gold's Gym, $500 worth, I'll give you $100 to buy some towels to work out the sweat with. Going once for five. Gonna buy. Enjoy that. Sales surprise goes with it, Tim. Way to go. Well done. So you've got a $500 membership at the gym, $100 of my money, and as a surprise, an additional $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $600 more in cash. $700 in cash, $500 membership. $1,200 bargain for the value of a question. No, see, now you know why we call a Sale of the Century, Tim.
Yeah.
Cost you just five. We'll knock it off. You and Heather in a tie. This young actor plays an aspiring writer who goes to boot camp in the hit film Biloxi Blues. Tim. Matthew Broderick. Matthew Broderick couldn't come up with it. You lose five. And now Heather's got the lead. Speaking of Matthew Broderick, in what hit comedy film did he play hooky from school? Jason.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Yes, indeed. And Jason gets his first five to 25, tying Tim for second place. What word means a lot in life but literally nothing in tennis? Heather.
Love.
Love it is. And Heather gets a $10 lead. We're talking of $10 money card up on the board as we play the Fame game with a lot of information about a famous thing. You get control of the board by identifying that thing, players. I am a prime-time television show that deals with a family learning to reevaluate and understand their new relationships. In my ongoing story, the wife and mother has returned to work after 15 years as a homemaker, while the husband and father has moved his psychiatric practice into the home. Tim!
Growing pains?
That's right. Growing pains it is. And Tim gets control of the board. $10 money card. Where?
It's behind number 7.
The lights are flashing. We lock into your buzzer. If you hit that 10, you tie Heather for the lead. Tim, good luck.
$10 money card right now.
No, the other corner, number 3, and Tim gets...
It's luggage. Ricardo Beverly Hills features casual sophistication with textured ballistic-grade nylon. Fully lined luggage with leather trim, furnished by Ricardo Beverly Hills.
$350 worth of luggage, Tim. You won that trip to the Olympics. You'd have the luggage for the trip. We'll tell you more about that trip to the Olympics, and we'll continue with the match right after this commercial timeout.
Alan, Bert, Jim, Bob. Alan, Bert, Jim, Bob. Password plus, super password tattletales. Card Sharks, the Buzzer Daytime Tango starts weekdays at 2.
Wow.
On Buzzer.
Hello, I'm Danny Thomas. Many years ago, I made a fantastic promise to build a shrine. And the shrine is going to be a hospital for children and free.
And my father fulfilled his promise and opened St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. He believed that no child should die in the dawn of life. Today, the survival rate is 80%, but still, 1 in 5 children diagnosed with cancer in the U.S. will not survive.
The worst words you could ever hear is your child has cancer.
I was afraid, I was scared.
You just hope that it's wrong. Like it has to be.
Together, let's end childhood cancer. Go online or call this number right now. With your $19 monthly gift, you'll support life-saving research and treatment and help St. Jude save children's lives. My father made a promise that no family would ever receive a bill from St. Jude for anything, not for treatment or travel or housing or food. We believe all the family should worry about is helping their child live.
Hope starts here. Hope's going to start with St. Jude.
Go online or call this number right now with your $19 monthly gift. Use your credit or debit card and you'll get this St. Jude t-shirt that you can proudly wear to show your support.
You are in the absolute best place in the world.
We have so much more work to do. And like my father said from the very beginning,
I can't do it alone. Please help me.
So go online or call with your $19 monthly gift right now. Because hope starts right here.
Showing Varsity Week, talking about that trip to the Olympics. At the end of this week, we'll have 5, of course, winners, and they will come back and they're going to play off, and somebody, one of our nice young people, is going to get a trip for 2 to the Summer Olympics, plus that beautiful Jeep. So there is a lot at stake as Varsity Week continues, and I know they're enjoying it out at KTVB in Boise, Idaho. They're celebrating 35 years with NBC on July 12th. Congratulations. Let's get back. Heather enjoys a $10 lead over the gentleman, and we're back with her. What name is given to the Middle Eastern bread with a pocket for filling? Tim.
Pita.
Pita is right. Tim back in the second place at 30. What pop singer stars in the Disneyland adventure Captain EO? Tim.
Michael Jackson.
You've tied Heather for the lead. Michael Jackson it is. What entertaining machine comes in beta and VHS? Tim.
A videotape recorder.
Our VCR videotape recorder. You're right, then by 5. Tim goes back into the lead. Owls are usually described as nocturnal. Tim.
Wise.
No, as nocturnal birds because they're most active when? At night. And you lose 5 down to 35. And that puts you and Heather in a tie now with an instant bargain. Heather or Tim, only one of you can have this when you hear the low sale of the century price hit your buzzer. And for one of you, this is yours.
Tim or Heather, this prize will help you when it's time to hit the books. Broyhill's massive roll-top desk. Constructed of oak solids and oak veneer. It features several drawers, letter file compartments, and a locked file drawer. Furnished by Broyhill. It's normally priced at $959, but today on Sale of the Century, it's yours for only $11.
Beautiful day. Heather, could one of you maybe use a beautiful desk?
Most definitely.
All right. Well, then we can talk. $959 if you bought it in the store. But here it's going to cost you $10? $5? Tim for $5. Enjoy that beautiful desk, almost $1,000 desk, for the value of the question. And Tim adds to his already considerable total. A beautiful desk will knock the 5 off, gives Heather the lead. And here's a question for the three of you. In what popular comic strip would you find two little kids named Lucy and Linus Van Pelt? Jason.
Peanuts.
Peanuts is right. Jason ties Tim for second place. One question separates the players. What hot little item does the Statue of Liberty hold in her, Tim?
A torch.
That's the hot little item, holding a torch. You've tied Heather again, yes. Most libraries arrange their books according to which decimal system? Tim?
The Dewey Decimal System.
Yes, indeed, and Tim back into the lead with 2 in a row. What popular horror film has had a whole string of sequels? Tim?
Friday the 13th.
Including the final chapter in Jason Lives? Yeah, Friday the 13th it is. Good anticipation that time, and Tim adds to his lead. Well, talking about the horror movies, I know a lot of the young people like the horror films. They're popular with the fans, but some of the movie critics not quite as well. One critic summed up in a review a recent horror movie by saying, quote, "It is the story of a little girl forced to grow up with a mother who can't act." That's cruel. We'll be right back.
Love your summer. Long, sunny days, sizzling grills, and Omaha steaks. But there's more happening here. Family and friends are at the table together with great steaks at the center. This summer, gather your friends and family to share Omaha Steaks, America's original butcher. We've been true steak experts for 5 generations. 100 years of handcrafting, grilling favorites, and delicious steaks. They're delivered straight to your door with a 100% money-back guarantee. Today, your summer grilling favorites package includes 2 tender filet mignon, 2 juicy ribeyes, plus 4 beef burgers, steakhouse fries, and 4 caramel apple tartlets, all for just $59.99. Plus, order today and get 4 more burgers free. That's a cookout for 12. Call today or search summer on omahasteaks.com. Get together, grill together, and love your summer. Get your cookout for 12. Call today.
Attention! Anyone on Medicare. Did you know you may be eligible for additional benefits with a Medicare Advantage plan, including benefits such as dental, vision, hearing, and prescription drug coverage? The Medicare Benefits Helpline is now open to help anyone on Medicare make sure you are getting all the benefits you deserve. Just call 800-768-0733 now to find out if you're eligible for a Medicare Advantage plan that includes additional benefits like dental, vision, hearing, and prescription drug coverage. Just call the toll-free number on your screen now to make sure you're getting all the benefits that meet your needs. The Medicare Benefits Helpline is now open. Call to see if you qualify for additional benefits, including dental, vision, hearing, and prescription drugs. Call 800-768-0733 to see if you're eligible for additional benefits. There is no obligation to enroll. The call and benefits review is absolutely free. Just call 800-768-0733. 800-768-0733.
Back to Varsity Week. 3 nice young people playing the game very well. Tim is the lead right now at 45. Heather at 35. Jason at 30. The $15 separating the players. $15 money card up on the board. Back to the fame game and a famous thing. I am an automobile that set a record when more than 15 million of my most popular model were produced. By the time production of that model finished, more than 19 million had been sold. In 1980, another of my models, the Golf, was the best-selling car in Austria. Tim?
Volkswagen?
Volkswagen is right, beating Jason to the buzzer, and Tim is right for control of the board. $15 money card where?
It's behind number 8.
Got 2 of them to shoot for. You can add to your lead there, Tim. Good luck.
Come on, $15 money card right now.
No, lands on number 4, and this time Tim gets...
It's golf clubs. Pin Seeker's set of custom-made golf clubs, including stainless steel woods with matching Radius Sole irons and a deluxe staff bag, furnished by Pin Seeker.
You play golf, Tim?
Yes, I do.
You did? Well, I was going to say, this will help you a lot because it is $1,000 worth of golf clubs, and they are yours. Now, let's get back with the 3 of you in this. From the Greek word for sun comes the name of a lightweight, colorless gas that's used to fly balloons? Jason.
Helium.
Helium. Helos. You're right. You go to 35. Tying Heather for second. According to the title of the TV comedy, Mark Lynn Baker and Bronson Pinchot. Jason? They are distant cousins who end up being perfect...
Strangers.
Strangers, yeah, perfect strangers. Cost you 5. Couldn't come up with it. In what kiddie book would you read about 3 little darlings, Wendy, John, and Michael? Heather.
Peter Pan.
Peter Pan is right, and Heather to 40, yes. But Tim, you have the lead with the instant cash. 2 boxes have $100 bills in them. That's not bad. But one of those boxes, and it'll be this all through Varsity Week, is worth $2,000. Plus the amount of your lead if you want to go for it. Tim, you have a $5 lead over Heather. That's all it would cost you is $5 for a chance at $2,000. Sure help with the college fund, I would suspect. Going once? But yes, indeed. We'll knock the 5 off. Tim, good luck. We want you to hit it now. You and Heather in the tie. Which box are you buying for $5?
Well, my volleyball jersey number's number 2, so I think I'll go with number 2.
All right, sticking with his jersey number. I hope you're right because it's $2,000 if you
Good
are.
luck,
Tim,
Tim.
open it up.
$2,000.
$2,000 in cash. Well, congratulations, Tim. That's not bad. We're coming down, huh?
Yes, sure was.
Tim's got himself $2,000. We'll be back to continue Varsity Week right after this commercial timeout. Here we go.
It's time to go shopping. Oh my God! Oh!
Mom, we're so glad you're feeling better. You gave us such a scare.
I know, honey. Me too. But I want you to know I'm at peace with my homegoing when my time is up. And did I also tell you that I got coverage for my funeral so you and your brother would not have to worry about expenses?
I didn't know you were saving money for your final expenses.
I haven't. I called the Open Care Senior Plan, and with one phone call, I was eligible for $30,000 for my funeral and final expenses.
That's wonderful, Mom. But how did you pass your medical exam with your health condition?
Oh, that's the best part. No medical exam is needed, so people like your mom can get coverage right over the phone.
That's right, and my rates can never increase, my benefits will not decrease, and my coverage will never be canceled.
Mom, I'm so glad you called.
Don't leave your loved ones with your debt. Call the number on your screen now and see how final expense coverage can help you. There's no obligation. Just call and find out right over the phone how much you qualify for. Call 800-816-4384. That's 800-816-4384. Don't leave your loved ones with your debt. Call the number on your screen now and see how final expense coverage can help you. The average cost of a funeral has gone up and is now over $8,000. The Open Care Senior Plan will pay up to $30,000 for funeral and other final expenses. There's no medical exam, and you can be approved with just one phone call. Your rates can never be increased, your benefits can never be decreased, and your coverage can never be canceled. Call 800-816-4384 now for your free information. Don't leave your loved ones with your debt. Call the number on your screen now and see how final expense coverage can help you. There's no obligation. Call now and see how much you qualify for. Call 800-816-4384. That's 800-816-4384.
And we're all happy for Tim Luke, who is a varsity setter from Chaminade High School in Northridge, California. Tim, is that when you opened that up with $2,000, is that the most money you've ever opened up at one time and held?
It sure was.
Well, we're happy for you, and your family, I know, who came down to root for you, they're happy for you, too. Congratulations. So Tim and Heather now on a tie at 40, and Jason just 10 behind. It is anybody's match. How many lines of poetry make up a quatrain? Tim?
4.
You're back into the lead by 5, Tim, yes. The first words spoken on the telephone were, "Watson, come here, I want you," said by the man who invented Tim?
Alexander Graham Bell.
That's who invented the telephone, and Tim enjoys a $10 lead. At a graduation ceremony, what do we call the student who traditionally gives, Tim?
The valedictorian.
The farewell speech. That is exactly right. The valedictorian it is. Final fame game. All 3 money cards up there on the board. We're looking for a famous thing. I am a sport that has been called rounders, town ball, the Massachusetts game, since the 1699s when something like me originated in England. My present form began in the United States in the mid-1800s. It has since spread to such countries as Italy, Japan, and South America. Some credit me to Abner Doubleday. Tim.
Baseball.
Baseball is right, beating Jason to the buzzer, and Tim gets control. $25 money card where, son?
Number 1.
Well, you can add to your lead there, Tim, as we lock in. Good luck.
Let's go. $25 money card right now.
No, up the middle, number 5, and Tim gets...
It's a telescope. Bushnell's Banner Astro Telescope. The erecting lens system converts telescope to terrestrial use. 800-millimeter focal length, slow motion controls, and wooden tripod. Furnished by Bushnell.
Have a beautiful prize, Tim, and that is yours to keep. You still have the lead as we finish up the match with the speed round. May I have 60 seconds on the clock? Looking at the score, Tim now at 55, Heather at 40, Jason at 30. Good luck to all three of you as we start the speed round now. On a deck of cards, what suit is symbolized by a clover leaf? Heather.
Clubs.
Right. Which president is known as the father of our country? Tim.
Washington.
Right. Which sign of the zodiac takes its name from the Latin word for bull? Heather.
Taurus.
Right. On what special holiday do you get romantic cards, hearts, and cupids? Tim.
Valentine's Day.
Right. If something is unattainable, you might refer to it as pie in the... Heather.
Sky.
Right. What city serves as the capital of California? Tim.
Sacramento.
Right. In a letter, what do the initials PS stand? Tim.
Postscript.
Right. In the beloved Disney film, what kind of creatures are Lady and the Tramp? Heather.
Dogs.
Right. What's the famous nickname of basketball star Irwin Johnson? Tim.
Magic.
Right. Proverbially speaking, when the cat's away, who will play? Tim.
The mice.
Right. On what TV show does Sherman Hemsley play the role of feisty deacon? Tim.
Amen.
Yes. In what galaxy is the Earth located? Heather.
Milky Way.
Right. In what country would you dine on native dishes called yakitori? And time is up. Tim has won it. Congratulations. Tim Luke, the champion. He's already picked up a lot. We'll be back with the champion in a moment. First of all, to wrap up, time ran out. The country where you would dine on native dishes, yakitori and teriyaki, I was going to say, that is Japan. I didn't get a chance to finish. The Deacon Fry is played by Sherman Hemsley on Amen. You're exactly right. And proverbially speaking, if I could have only said it right, you did indeed say it right. The mice will play and when the cat's away. I have to say goodbye to Heather and Jason. And Heather, oh gee, it was all Tim with picking up prizes there, Heather. So, but you do have the cash in front of you. And we have some very nice parting gifts for the young people, I must say. I think you will enjoy those. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. I've had a nice time.
Good luck with your future ambitions. And Jason, same thing with you. You got the cash in front of you, and we do have some lovely parting gifts that we've tailored for all of the young people on Varsity Week. Thank you. Good luck as you go through life as well. Appreciate it. But Tim Luke has already picked up a lot. He has a great total, and he's going to right now add a prize for winning the match. Tim, we'll call your attention up here. 4 numbers. We gave away a couple of motor scooters on the last show. What are you going to win this time?
Well, I have 3 brothers, so I think I'll go with number 3.
Number 3, and that means for winning the match, first thing Tim gets is a boat. Oh, this is sensational. The whole family is going to enjoy this. John, tell them about it.
For waves of summertime fun, the sporty Sea Bike is the exciting water toy for young and old alike. Used for cruising, fishing, skiing, or racing. The Sea Bike, furnished by Leisure Tech. This prize is worth $6,525.
I told you that was a goodie. That is lovely. Tim, you will enjoy that.
I will, certainly.
Now, Tim is going to try to add a small matter of $5,000 as he plays the winner's big money game. Come on, Tim. We were all admiring that boat back there. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
You've got a great total. Come on up here. Well, Tim, you've already picked up a lot, so you're off the hook. You can relax now. You're going just for fun for $5,000.
A lot of money.
Well, we'll try for that lot of money with which envelope, Tim?
Well, since my sweater's red, I think I'll go with the red envelope.
All right. All we ask you to do now is solve 4 puzzles in 20 seconds, and that $5,000 is yours. Clock starts when the first word of each puzzle is revealed. It stops when you hit that plunger to give me an answer. And as soon as you know it, hit that plunger right away and stop it. And, of course, you've got to give me an answer immediately. Ready to go?
Yeah.
20 seconds on the clock. We're all with you now, Tim. And the first puzzle starts now. Cartoon, series, featured, Fred, yes?
The Flintstones.
That's right. Wilma Barney, you did that. Nicely done. Good job. Jumped right in there with that first good fact on Fred. That's your first correct answer. You're a little bit ahead. Stay on that pace, and you've got it. Let's take a look at the next puzzle now. Traditional Hawaiian dance. Yes?
Hula.
That's right. Features grass skirt. You waited a moment, but you are still ahead. You're about 11 seconds now at the halfway mark. So again, stay on that pace, and you've got yourself $5,000. Got to get them before that clock hits 00. Good luck as we take a look at the next puzzle now. Biblical hero killed. Yes?
David?
Goliath with a sling. Yes. David it is. 7 seconds left. If you know it, I think you've got it, Tim. The fingers are crossed now. Let's take a look at the next puzzle for $5,000. Now, colorful road led Dorothy, yes?
The Yellow Brick Road.
For $5,000. Yes, indeed. There you go, Tim. Well, we thought the 2,000 was a lot. How do you feel about 5?
This is great.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
What a sensational day you have had, Tim Luke. He's got the boat. He's got over 7,000 in cash. We'll add it all up. It is a sensational total. We'll be back with Tim right after this commercial timeout. Attaboy, Tim.
Look, everybody wanna go and talk it. At the same time, gotta walk it. When I go to sleep, I only dream about my other dreams. Oh, deception. Just a metaphor to show 'em how I think of everything. If you want it, gotta get it, gotta live it, no condition.
Attention, anyone with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. Non-Hodgkin's lymphoma is one of the most common cancers in the United States. If you or a loved one was diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma and were exposed to Roundup weed killer, you could be entitled to significant cash compensation. A recent jury verdict awarded $2 billion involving claims against Monsanto's Roundup weed killer. Call our weed killer cancer hotline now to see if you're entitled to significant cash compensation. Roundup has been one of the most commonly used pesticides in the U.S. If you or someone you love has been diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma after exposure to Roundup, call now. Our attorneys have the experience and specialize in fighting for everyday people to get you the compensation you deserve. If you or a loved one has been diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma and were exposed to Roundup weed killer, call 800-510-5971 now to see if you're entitled to significant compensation. But hurry, time is limited. Call 800-510-5971. 800-510-5971.
That's my mom. She's always been my rock. She's great with our kids, and I wouldn't even want to think of life without her. So I was concerned when she told me she had ordered a cancer screening kit. But she explained it's a simple at-home swab test kit sent direct to your door, which will test for over 50 hereditary cancer genes. It's a new way of genetically testing for hereditary cancer without leaving home. And if you have Medicare or Medicaid, upon qualifying, you could get it for little to no cost. Since my grandmother had cancer, Mom said it just made sense to take the test and have peace of mind. So if you have Medicare or Medicaid, call 833-781-6789 now to inquire about your own home cancer screening kit. The call only takes about 5 minutes. That's it, 5 minutes. Upon qualifying, we'll send you your at-home genetic cancer testing kit at little to no cost to you. Don't put it off. Call 833-781-6789. That's 833-781-6789.
Some people say dress your age. That's ridiculous. Age is just an illusion. How you show up for the world, that's what's real. What's your idea? I put it out there with the GoDaddy website.
Well, we are back with Tim Luke and the entire Luke family. Tim, you want to introduce the rest of the family? Who's that up there on the boat with you?
This is my little brother, Tom. This is my mom, Joanne, my brother, John, and my dad, Al.
Al, you got to be proud of them over there, Al. They did very well. Are you, Tim, you going to take the entire family out on the boat now?
Of course.
All right. Now, Tim, it's not over for you. With everything else that you've picked up, Tim will be back at the end of Varsity Week, and he will be eligible. He'll be one of the 5 eligible for that trip for 2 to the Summer Olympics, plus that Jeep. And Tim will be back. Would you like to tell us what you got for one day, Tim, at the top of that card?
$17,344.
And Varsity Week continues next time on Sail of the Century. Bye for now. That's an incredible day, Tim. is an incredible thing.
Sale of the Century stars Jim Perry. This is Don Morrow speaking. Sale of the Century is a Reg Grundy production.